This is the walkthrough video for PCTC 2022-23, round 1, and it's the junior version. This is question 5, cubes list. And we're given the maximum number we want, and then we need to print out all of the cubes up until that number. So again, as usual, the first thing to do is to input whatever we need. So just input our maximum and make sure it's an integer. And now we need to use something called a for loop, which you hopefully have covered. And let's just say for num in range, and to be honest, we can have any really big number in here, because realistically we just need a number that's big enough to ensure the code works. So let's just say the maximum can go in here. In reality, you don't need to specifically write maximum. You can have a smaller number, but this should be fine. Right, now what we want to do is calculate the cube. Oh, and the first thing actually is we need to make sure we start at 1. So let's put a 1 there. We don't want to start at 0. So now we need to calculate the cube of that number. So the cube is going to be num to the power of 3. So in Python, to put things to the power of something, you have to use double asterisks. And now we need to check if the cube we just calculated is less than or equal to the maximum. So if it is, then we want to print the cube. But if it isn't, then we want to end the code here. We don't want to continue this for loop because we've already passed the maximum allowed value. So we can write break to break out of the for loop. And if you run this code, it should hopefully get us all of the points. There are different ways of doing this, of course, and this is just the first way I thought of. Perfect.